linear differential equation, and the method which we shall discuss today, that is Lysander's linear equation. Lysander's linear equation. So today we shall learn about how to solve a Lysander's linear equation. The general form of a Lysander's linear equation is ax plus b raised to power n, nth order derivative of y with respect to x plus a1 ax plus b raised to power n minus 1, n minus first order derivative of y with respect to x plus a2 ax plus b raised to power n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus second order derivative of y with respect to x plus so on. The last term is, that is, a and y is equal to capital X. Now this is a Lysander's linear equation. Here a1, a2, and so on an are constants, and capital X is a function of x only or a constant. Now, this equation is called Lysander's linear differential equation. Now, as we have discussed in the yesterday's class, that how to convert a Cauchy's differential equation into into the form of some another independent variable. On the same pattern, we shall put ax plus b is equal to e raised to power z. We will transform the variable x. X is the independent variable here. We will transform the variable x into another variable z. So you will get z is equal to log of ax plus b, and you can find out the derivative of z with respect to x. That is very much clear. A upon ax plus b. You will use d as a differential operator, that is for ddz. Now, from this, we will be able to compute dy by dx, and dy by dx will be dy by dz into dz by dx, and this come out to be dy by dz into dz by dx is a over ax plus b. So substitute the values ax plus b. Therefore, uh, after cross multiplication, you will have ax plus b into dy by dx, that is equal to a dy by dz. And you know that capital D is used for ddz. This is the differential operator. So you will use the value here, that is a dy. So the value of a first order derivative term will be equal to a dy. Now, similarly, we shall find out the other values, and let us discuss about the second order derivative term, d square y by dx square. That will be ddx of dy by dx, and ddx of dy by dx is equal to this value. So you will substitute the value a over ax plus b into dy by dz. So you will find out the derivative of this term with respect to x, and let us find out the derivative u into v formula. Derivative of u, this one, a is there, it will be in the numerator, just like this, ddx of a into ax plus b inverse into dy by dz. So derivative of this term will be a into this. A can be taken out. Remember, this is a constant. constant can be taken out of the differential term. So it will be written here. So inside we will have ax plus b inverse. So a can be written out derivative u into v formula. So derivative of u will be minus 1 come here. So ax plus b raised to power minus 2 into derivative of this term, that is a, v will be as it is dy by dz, plus u will be as it is ax plus b inverse, and derivative of this term, that can be written as ddx of dy by dz. अभी ऐसे लिख लेते हैं, नेक्स्ट स्टेप में इसको कंप्यूट करते हैं. So here you will have a can be multiplied or a can be written as it is, that is minus 1 over ax plus b whole square, and a is also there. So minus a upon this dy by dz, and let us find out the derivative of this term. I am going to solve it separately. So ddx of dy by dz. So that can be written like, that is ddz of dy by dz into, this is some sort of adjustment. Just see, dx is there, dx is in the denominator. Dz, we are taking extra in the denominator. So take it in the denominator, multiply in the numerator also. So this come out to be d square y by dz square into value of dz by dx. This has already been computed. So this is dz by dx, this one. So dz by dx is a over ax plus b. So substitute the value here, a over ax plus b. Now you can substitute the value here also. So 1 over ax plus b is this one, and into this value a over ax plus b into d square y by dz square. So you can take common. So after taking common term is a over ax plus b whole square. So a or a will give you a square over ax plus b whole square. Inside you will have d square y by dz square minus dy by dz. And remember, we what we are computing on the left hand side, that is the d square y by dx square. So cross multiply ax plus b whole square into d square y by dx square, that will be a square. This is a differential operator, d square y minus dy. So it can be written a square, d can be taken common, d minus 1 into 1. So the value of this second order derivative term is a square d into d minus 1 into 1. In the similar way, we can find out the value of ax plus b whole cube, d cube y by dx cube, that will be a cube d into d minus 1 into d minus 2 into y, and so on. You can find out all the values, whether the value is of a fourth order derivative term, and so on up to nth order derivative term. ध्यान से देखिए, जो अब लीनियर फैक्टर मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, अगर ए एक्स प्लस बी पार क्यूब है तो ए का क्यूब साथ में आ जाएगा, और अगर स्क्वायर होएगा तो ए स्क्वायर साथ में लग जाएगा. बाकी की टर्म्स तो वैसे ही हैं जैसे हमने कॉशी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में करा. So let us solve a question of Lysander's linear differential equation. The equation is solve 3x plus 2 whole square d square y by dx square plus 3x plus 2 into dy by dx minus 36y is equal to 3x square plus 4x plus 1. आफ्टर सीइंग, आफ्टर ऑब्जर्विंग, हम देख करके ही बता सकते हैं कि ये लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन लिजेंडर का है, बिकॉज साथ में फैक्टर्स लीनियर फॉर्म में आ रहा है, ए एक्स बी टाइप. तो अगर फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव है तो ए एक्स प्लस बी रेज टू पावर एन, और अगर सेकंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव टर्म है तो ए एक्स प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर. व्हाट इज ए 3 एंड व्हाट इज बी 2? On comparison we can easily get the values of a and b. So this is a Lysander's linear differential equation. So you can put 3x plus 2 is equal to e raised to power z, and z come out to be log of 3x plus 2. Or you can find out the values of a first order derivative term and the second order derivative term, as we have discussed in the article here. ये आर्टिकल में हमने जो डिस्कस करी है, ऐसे इसी पैटर्न पर आपने वैल्यूज फाइंड करके क्वेश्चन में देना. So put the values here. That will be 3 square d into d minus 1 into y plus 1 3 is already there, this one, and इसकी value first order derivative is 3 dy, and this is minus 36y is equal to the value of x. So we have to find out the value of x. X comes out to be e raised to power z minus 2 over 3. So put the value of x here. E raised to power z minus 2 over 3 whole square plus 4 times e raised to power z minus 2 over 3 power 1 and plus 1. So now you will have that is 9 d square. 9 can be taken common because 9 and 9 can be taken common here. So that is d square minus d and plus d will be cancelled, minus 4. So d square minus 4 into y is equal to, simplify this right hand side. So when you simplify, that is 3, and you will have e raised to power 2z minus 4 e raised to power z plus 4 and over 9. There plus 1 is there. So 3 can be taken with this term. I am going to take LCM parallelly. LCM भी साथ में लेने जा रहे हैं. So 4 3s are 12 into e raised to power z minus 2 plus 9 into 1, that is 9. So right hand side come out to be 1 over this. Okay. So the right hand side come out to be 3 can be taken common here. So e raised to power 2z minus 4 e raised to power z plus 4. 3 is taken common, 4 e raised to power z, and 4 2s are 8 and plus, and that is 3 is left here over 9. So 3 can be cancelled here. 4 e raised to power z can be cancelled also. And on the left hand side, we have d square minus 4 into y. 9 can be multiplied with this. So 9 3s are 27. E raised to power 2z is there. And this is 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 minus 8 minus 1. So this is the equation in symbolic form. You can write down the auxiliary equation is d square minus 4 is 0. So it will give you d is equal to plus minus 2. So these are the roots of the differential equation. With the help of roots, you will be able to write down the complementary function, that is C1 e raised to power 2 into z. Remember, we are in a z variable now in place of x. So for second root minus 2, you will have C2 e raised to power minus 2z. This is the complementary function. You can put the value of z here. So the value of z is equal to log of, just see, z is equal to log of 3x plus 2. So use the value here. So that is log of 3x plus 2 plus c2 e raised to power minus 2 log of 3x plus 2. So ultimately you will have raised to power 2 will be there, c1 e raised to power log of 3x plus 2 whole square. And for the second term, you will have plus c2 e raised to power log of 3x plus 2 raised to power minus 2. Now e raised to power log will be cancelled. So c1 3x plus 2 whole square plus c2 3x plus 2 4 raised to power minus 2. So this is your complementary function in terms of x. Now let us find out the particular integral that will be 1 upon, we know that we have d square minus 4, and this is the term 1 by 27 e raised to power 2z minus 1. So 1 by 27 can be written outside. So 1 by d square minus 4 into e raised to power 2z, and 1 is also there. So this is a negative 1 over d square minus 4. For this one, you can write down e raised to power 0z. और जब हम पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल फाइंड करते हैं अकेला सिंपल एक्सपोनेंशियल के केस में, you will substitute the value of coefficient of z, that is 2, in place of d. So 1 over 2 square minus 4 e raised to power 2z. Similarly, you will put the coefficient here, 0 square minus 4 e raised to power 0z. But this first one, we are getting 1 upon 0. So this is a case of failure. So if it is a case of failure, so you will multiply this factor with z and find out the derivative of denominator. So derivative of denominator is d square derivative will be 2d e raised to power 2z minus. This is a minus minus plus 1 upon 4. Now you see this is a 1 over 27 z over 2. 1 over d is there. 1 over d mean integration of this factor e raised to power 2z with respect to z. 1 over d means integral, and simple d in the numerator mean derivative d d z, because we are in z variable. So this come out to be 1 over 27. This is a z over 2 into e raised to power 2z over 2. This is the integration. So 27, 4 can be taken common. That is 108 z e raised to power 2z plus 1. This is the particular integral in terms of z now. But you know that z should be substituted with variable x. And your value of z is log of 3x plus 2 e raised to power 2 log of 3x plus 2 plus 1. So it can be written 108. This is 3x plus 2 whole square. Because ये पार ऊपर चला जाएगा और e raised to power log will be removed into log of 3x plus 2 plus 1. So this is your particular integral, and now you can write down the complete solution of Lysander's linear differential equation, and that is y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. And your complementary function was C1 3x plus 2 whole square plus C2 3x plus 2 raised to power minus 2 plus your particular integral is 108, and that is 3x plus 2 whole square log of 3x plus 2 plus 1. This is your complete solution of the given differential equation. The differential equation was Lysander's linear differential equation. Now, we shall have another question for explaining it in a more simple way. Solve the equation 1 plus x whole square d square y by dx square 1 plus x dy by dx plus y is equal to 2 sine of log of 1 plus x. So you know that this is also a Lysander's linear differential equation. This is ax plus b type. So a comes out to be 1 and b also comes out to be 1. So put 1 plus x is equal to e raised to power z, and z will be equal to log of 1 plus x. And you will be able to find out the values of the derivative term 1 प्लस एक्स डी वाई बाई डी एक्स. ये वैल्यूज मैं यहाँ पर सीधे लिख रहा हूँ, लेकिन आप लोग फाइंड आउट करके यहाँ पर वैल्यूज बताएंगे. एंड योर 1 प्लस एक्स डी वाई बाई डी एक्स इज डी वाई, एंड 1 प्लस एक्स होल स्क्वायर डी स्क्वायर वाई बाई डी एक्स स्क्वायर इज d into d minus 1 into y. Now substitute these values in the given differential equation, and you will have d, this is the second order derivative value, d into d minus 1, and plus here you will have d, and this is plus 1, y can be taken common, 2 sine of log of 1 plus x is z, so 2 sine z. Now this is d square minus d will be cancelled with the plus d. So this is 2 sine of z. From this you can write down the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is this bracket term is equal to 0 will give you d is equal to plus minus iota. These are the roots of this auxiliary equation, and with the help of auxiliary you will be able to write down complementary function, because these are purely imaginary roots with the real part 0, imaginary part 1. So e raised to power 0 z, c1 cos of z plus c2 sine of z. And you know that e raised to power 0 z is 1. 0 is the real part. अगर यहाँ पर रियल पार्ट की कोई वैल्यू होती, सपोज यहाँ पर 2 होता, तो e raised to power 2 z आ जाना. But here we have 0, so e raised to power 0 is 1. C1 cos of z. Z is log of x. So cos of log of 1 plus x plus C2 sine of log of 1 plus x. So this is your complementary function. Now you will be able to find out the particular integral, and for particular integral that is 1 over d square plus 1 into you will have 2 sine z. Now you know that this is a trigonometric term sine or cosine, so this you will put d square is equal to minus a square. Sine or cosine के केस में you always use this formula, put d square is equal to minus a square. A is what? A is the coefficient of Z. Coefficient of Z is 1 here, so you will put D square equal to minus 1 square. So this 2 is a constant, can be written here. So minus 1 square plus 1 into sine of Z. And now you are getting 0 in the denominator. So it means it is a case of failure. So if it is a case of failure, you have to use the another technique. You will multiply the factor with z and find out the derivative of denominator. So derivative comes out to be 2d into sine of z. So 2z 2 can be removed with this 2. So ultimately cancel this 2 with this 2. This is a z. 1 over d mean integration of sine z with respect to z. That is minus cos of z. So this is the particular integral. But here you need to substitute the value of z. And your z was log of 1 plus x. So cos of log of 1 plus x. So this is your particular integral. Now you can find out the complete solution of a given Lysander equation. So that is will be y is equal to complementary function plus a particular integral. And your complementary function was c1 cos of log of 1 plus x plus c2 sine of log of 1 plus x, and this particular integral minus log of 1 plus x cos of log of 1 plus x. So this is your complete solution of given Lysander's linear differential equation. So this is your formula, or this is your technique for solving Alexander's linear differential equation. So I think it is all clear to all of you. So I stop my class here. We shall continue tomorrow with a new topic. So this concludes your topic of differential equation. Thank you very much.